Hi, folks, we're back. It is demo time at the World of Wellness. Now, last Saturday, Kylie Rahi and myself, we did the demo. We showed you the results and talked about our Zytoscan. Now, that's our bioelectric scan of the body. It's like, as we always say, a lie detector test for the body. It asks your body questions, and your body answers. You can't lie to the Zyto, right, Kylie?
Right.
Okay, that's one of the things we use for, just to look and see body systems and what's going on. The other thing that we use, and this one's a little more geared towards two main things, and this is called the Oligoscan. Now, this little device, this handheld device, it's a camera. It's an infrared camera. It uses something called spectrophotography. And what we can do is take measurements through the skin into the tissue and see stores of minerals and vitamins in the tissue, and we can also see a overabundance of toxic heavy metals in the body. Then, using those two numbers, those two calculations, the program of the Oligoscan actually starts to show you some things that you might be predisposed to, some things that are cautionary you should take a look out for, and some things that you're doing really well. It kind of validates your lifestyle and your health condition. It also shows you some of the causes of what's going on in your body. Now, people always ask, what's the difference between this and a blood test? Well, that's very simple. A blood test shows you what's circulating in your body, right? Your blood's moving, it's constantly moving. A urinalysis, when you do urine, that's showing you what your body's already excreted. When you do hair analysis, and it used to be the only way you could do heavy metals was through hair analysis. Well, let's think about that for a second. I mean, hair is growing, it's old, it's not inside the body, and we do a lot of damage to our hair, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, lots of chemicals, besides shampoos, dyes, you name it, it's all there. So the better way to see things is what's going on in the tissues of the body, because we've known for a long time that heavy metals, toxins, when they're not eliminated by the liver, are stored in the tissues of the body, fat tissue of the body. So we really want to see what's going on there in the tissues, in the body. So we've done hundreds of these scans, right, over the last year here at the World of Wellness. Kylie's had a couple done. We've all had them done. Phil's had it done. Alex has had it done. We've been doing them on everybody. But most of the people that come in are here for a specific reason, and we're doing them to try to uncover either a cause or find out what's going on in the system of the body. So today, maybe we'll do a live one for you. Now, Kylie's already had a couple done, so she's not afraid. But we just want to show you how quick, how easy this works, and the results that we can get from it. Now, one thing that you want to keep in mind with the Oligoscan is that with the Zyto, it shows you what's going on when?
Currently.
Right now, right? Currently. In fact, what you ate, what you did the day before will affect the Zyto. With the Oligoscan, it's showing you more of a broad picture, months, maybe even years of accumulation in your tissues. Okay, so that's the main difference. So all we really need to do is when we have someone that we're doing brand new, we would pull up we put in their information, the things that we need, vitals. We need we need age, is what I meant, height, weight, blood type, sex. Okay, and you only get two choices on sex, male or female, sorry. But that's all they give us. So it's male, female, it is height, weight, age, and what else did I say? Blood type. Thank you, Kylie. That's why she's here. She's going to fill in where I mess up. You need to know your blood type for the Oligoscan. Why? Well, because blood type will affect how you absorb nutrients and how you eliminate toxins. So blood type is very important. Now, when we want blood type, all we really need is the letter, right? Mm-hmm. And if you don't know your blood type, what do?
We have a test here. I can test you with a little kit, just a little finger prick, and there's a paper we can fill out together. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's real simple, easy. It's an Eldon card, and it gives us your blood type in a matter of minutes, sometimes even faster. But it does show the different, it'll show A, B, and O. It'll show positive or negative, but we really only need the letters. So we can do that for you if you don't know your blood test, and that's included with the Oligoscan procedure. Okay? So since we know all of this about Kylie already, and I'm going to just do something here, Kylie. I want to just change one little thing, okay, so that we have it. We know it's a different test.
Okay.
I'm going to make you lose a pound. How's that?
That's fine.
Is that okay with you? And we're going to save the changes. It's real simple, and then we're going to conduct a test. So, it really makes it idiot-proof, okay? Are they seeing this on the screen, Phil? Okay. It actually shows you where and when to go to the spots that you want to photograph, okay? And we always use the non-dominant hand just simply because it'll be less callous. Not that Kylie has very many calluses, but but anyway, you should always use the non-dominant hand. So when we want to do it, we make the first measurement right here, and then it tells us to go to the next one. We take another photograph, take the third, the fourth, and that's how simple and easy it is, folks. It takes seconds. Then the report comes back to us, and it's that fast. So let's do this. Let's take a look down here. And we got minerals. First thing we see are minerals. So what you're going to see is a series of either green, yellow, or red lines. Green means good levels. Yellow means cautionary, from okay but to getting down to low. And red means you got a major deficiency. So as we see, young, healthy Kylie, she's doing great on her mineral density. Okay, no red lines at all. That means absolutely no mineral deficiencies, and only one slightly in the low range, and that is right here, silicon. Right. Now, silicon would indicate, what do you think? What?
Hair lossage.
It's going to indicate something to do with connective tissue. Okay, hair, skin, nails. Now we've got some great formulations here to help with hair, skin, and nails. The most recent one is Beauty Complete by Nutritional Frontiers, because it has all of the usual suspects, the nutrients, the minerals, the biotin, but it also has collagen peptides in it. So it's our most powerful silicone. Are you taking Beauty Complete?
I am, yeah.
Was that lower last time?
It was.
It's coming up.
Lower, yeah.
All right, see, it's working. Great. And other than that, absolutely no issues on minerals for Kylie. So she's doing great. Okay, let's see what else we got here. And what I want to point out to folks is that some of the things that you're going to see, like for example, chromium. Chromium, she's in the very good range here. And you'll see that she has probably zero or very low predisposition to diabetes because of chromium. Chromium levels are good. Chromium is there to open up the cell wall so that insulin can drive glucose into it. When we see that low in the yellow and even in the red, undoubtedly we're going to see a red line on predisposition to diabetes further down. Okay, so let's go down and take all greens. Look at this.
That one
See?
was yellow.
Huh?
Up there was a little yellow.
Oh yeah, selenium a little bit. That's okay, but nothing cautionary. Yep, we're okay there. So the mineral balance, deficiency, she's in a good range. Excess in the good range. Look at her vitamin stores. Now, this is important because this will also determine her antioxidant protection against tissue damage, which is oxidative stress, okay? Vitamin E, vitamin A, and vitamin C, all in the green. These are great for antioxidant protection and for immune support. The B vitamins and folic acid. Now, this is something we want to point out. Folic acid is in the ideal zone. And that's probably due to the fact that she's been taking the methylated folate that we have in most of our formulations here, okay, instead of straight folic acid.
Yeah.
In addition to the Beauty Complete, what do you take on a regular basis?
Frontier multivitamins.
It's in that.
And mineral rich.
Okay, mineral rich Frontier Multi. If we had Jeff Nisnik here right now, he would tell you that those are the two formulas that test the best across the board for people that we see, because they absorb, and we're seeing the proof of it right here. Her minerals were perfect. Her vitamins are almost all in the green zone. Vitamin D, is a little tough, okay, because it is harder to absorb, and we use so much of it that not enough of it is stored in the tissues. So that's usually why we're going to see it in the yellow area. What we don't want to see is vitamin D down in the red zone. Then we know we have an issue with immunology, so we don't want to see that. But we are seeing it okay in the acceptable zone. Really good news here. You're doing really well on this. I like it. Her heavy metals. Now, this is where we see the most damage across the board, because we see aluminum is high, okay, up here. We see cadmium is over the line into high, and anytime you get more than one crossing this line into the high zone, then down a little further you're going to see cautionary overall intoxication reading. Okay.
Where's your keys at? They're gonna move the car.
Oops, right. All right, so what we're seeing, but this is really a good sign here. Mercury is in the green zone. Nice. You don't have any mercury fillings, right?
No, I don't.
Well, that's one of the major reasons. Anytime we see somebody with mercury in the high zone, it's undoubtedly due to old mercury fillings, even if they're from decades ago. Maybe that's even worse, because the enamel wears, the mercury then starts to get into the tissue as the enamel wears away. So, but what we're seeing here is great oral health for Kylie. That's excellent. And cadmium a little bit high. Well, that's usually from things grown in the ground. Brown rice, for example, is very high in cadmium, higher than white rice, okay, because the white rice has it removed through the bleaching process. But cadmium is very high in brown rice. And of course, aluminum. Aluminum is one of those things that we see in all kinds of issues because of cookware, because of jewelry, because of possible vaccines throughout the years, all the way from when you're a child up through adults. They all contain aluminum. So we usually see the culprits are usually always aluminum, cadmium, and mercury. And of those, the only one that's really an issue is aluminum. Okay, so we're going to do there. And the other thing with aluminum is, you know what causes the body to hold on to aluminum?
No.
Fluoride.
Fluoride.
Fluoride causes the body to hold on to aluminum. So if you're drinking tap water, or if you're using a toothpaste with fluoride, you use a toothpaste with fluoride?
I do.
Aha! There it is. I found it. Because I know she doesn't drink tap water. Do you?
I mean, it's Brita,
Okay.
but
Okay, you got to be careful with those. I think we talked about this, didn't we, Kylie?
Yeah.
Brita doesn't take out fluoride.
I
Okay.
didn't- yeah, I
It
was
takes
not
out
aware of
lead.
that. No.
Yeah, it takes out lead. It does not take out fluoride. Now, there is, as a matter of fact, I use a filter that does take out fluoride. It's called Aqua Gear. So if you want to look that up, you can buy it. We don't sell it here, but it's a really good filter. But see, here's the problem with fluoride, and that is you can't get away from it, right? You go to a restaurant. Do you think they're using filtered water, or they're using pure mineral water? Or no, you get a cup of coffee, you get an iced tea, you get anything with ice cubes, or you're going to have fluoride. Okay, so we're always exposed to it. So what we have to do is control what we can, right? And that's in your home. So control what you can. Now, a couple of tips: make your ice cubes from non-fluoridated water, right?
Yeah.
If you have to buy mineral water, buy it. If you have to buy, spring water, Make your ice cubes out of that. The other thing is when you cook, boiling doesn't take fluoride out. So when you cook, if you're boiling water for food, for vegetables, for pasta, use purified water. Don't use tap water, okay? When you brush your teeth, get a tooth. That's something we can help you with down here. We've got plenty of toothpaste down here without fluoride, so come on down, check them out. That's one of the easiest things you can do, is change your toothpaste. Get rid of that fluoride. And for the kids, did you know this, Kylie? Did you know that on the toothpaste that you're using right now and the kids use, did you know there's a warning for the poison center on every tube of toothpaste that has fluoride in it? If you look, it's small print, but it's there. And it says if you ingest more than needed, what that is, I don't know, but that's what it says. If you ingest more than needed, call the poison center immediately. This is in your toothpaste, on your toothpaste container. Get rid of that, folks. Get down here, get some non-fluoridated toothpaste, okay? Yes.
Are you able to look to see what aluminum can cause?
Yes, and that's one of the nice parts about this test is if we want further information, we can click on aluminum. And now it's going to show us sources, okay? So look at that right at the top, of course, tap water, right? Kitchen utensils, isn't that interesting? Aluminum, yeah, all of that. Food additives, dyes. Okay, there they are. How many people are still eating foods with red 40 and blue number 6 and yellow whatever, right? They all contain aluminum. Okay, look at this, dried powdered milk. I bet all of those non-dairy powdered creamers, right, have aluminum in them. What's another major one that you don't put in your mouth?
For aluminum?
Mm-hmm.
What's all this?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Looks like
Deodorants and
deodorant.
antiperspirants, right? Big use of aluminum in those, especially antiperspirants, okay? They're the biggest culprit. Do we have options for that down here at the Wellness Center? We certainly do. Get a deodorant without aluminum. You're putting it right into your pores.
And then like this, Alzheimer's.
Right, exactly. Alzheimer's is, and one of the major causes is aluminum toxicity. And this is where we have found the connection with fluoride. Fluoride causing your body to hold on to aluminum, and then aluminum being one of the major contributors to not just Alzheimer's, but any neurological condition, It also, look at this, it interferes with the absorption of calcium and phosphorus. Now that's interesting because many times we see phosphorus as one of the lowest mineral concentrations on this test, and people don't understand why. But you have to remember that calcium is the #1 mineral in the body for amount, right? But number 2 and 3 are phosphorus and potassium. Magnesium is number 4. So these are very abundant in the body, and if we're deficient in them, it could be to aluminum toxicity. Okay? That's the nice part about this test. We don't have to guess. We can get all kinds of information right from the test itself. Okay, so because you had a couple crossing over there, Kylie, you're seeing that red line on intoxication, but look at the green line here. This means you're able to handle it well because of sulfur conjugation. Now, what does that mean? Well, if your body, a healing agent for your body is sulfur, and that's usually MSM in nutrients. And if we go up and look at your minerals, look at your sulfur content. Excellent in the green. So you're able to handle that little bit of intoxication that you have from aluminum and cadmium because you have good sulfur. So you can see it goes way beyond just telling you what the concentrations are. The correlations to health are what's important. Now here's something interesting, and we see this all the time. We see an imbalance in the ratio of sodium and potassium. And we know now that comes down to one of two things. What is that?
Dehydration.
Dehydration's a big one. The other one is the balance between pH, acid and alkaline. If that balance is off, normally we're going to see the ratio of sodium potassium off. Okay, but it could be something as simple as dehydration. And that's very common. People don't realize they're dehydrated, right?
Right.
And they are. Most of us really are dehydrated. There's a lot of ways you can tell. We're not going to go into that right now. But here's what I want to show you. Oxidative aggression and oxidative protection. So aggression is going to come from any tissue damage. So if you've had an injury, a surgery, Working out, exactly. Extreme exercise produces oxidative stress in the body. Now, what you have to balance that with is your ability to repair it. And because Kylie's antioxidants up on the top, I'll go back and show you, were so high. See all those greens, right? Vitamin C, vitamin E, great antioxidant protection. So that means she gets a green down here and she's able to handle any oxidative stress that's going on. Okay? Many times we'll see if what we don't want to see is the aggression in the red and the protection in the red, then we've got a big problem. We've got a lot of oxidative tissue stress and no way to protect against it. So again, here we're seeing heavy metal intoxication because of those couple that crossed over. And if we look over here, now I know Kylie drinks a lot of water, right?
I try to.
Try to, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes acidosis or the balance between acid and alkaline in your body can be a little bit off, and that's usually based on your food. Okay, and if you're eating a lot of proteins and not enough green foods, you'll see an imbalance there. Okay, I think that might be a little part of your issue, a little green food deficiency.
Yeah, I mean, I try to have a vegetable with every meal.
All right. And there's one way we can fix this. It's with our Proline greens. If you take a greens drink every single day using our greens, you will balance your pH within days. It's that powerful. And let's see, go a little further. Now it also gives us some, it's basically showing some interpretations now and guidelines. And what we're seeing here is a very healthy young lady. She's got a lot of green marks here, a lot of goods. She's assimilating nutrients. That's what this intestinal assimilation means. Her enzymatic state is very strong, which means she's making enzymes. And that could mean for digestion or for healing as well. Okay, that's great. Metabolism is good. She's not sluggish. The immune system is strong. Yay. Cognitive function, which we really need her to be in the green down here, and she is. And I don't know if your fiance will agree with the hormonal state, but we'll see. We'll ask him. Hormonal state's in the green. Kylie, you're doing so much better than your last scan.
Oh, well, that's good.
This is great. Very, very good. Emotional state, again, we'll talk to your fiance about that.
It's the calm day.
There you go, the calm day. Kylie's been on calm day and it's working. There it is. So no major issues here across the board. And you know what? This is, I think, your third scan.
Yeah.
So every time we do it, we're seeing an improvement. And that's the part that we love the most. And a lot of this has to do with, you went to see Jeff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He put you on the right nutrients for you. And now we see the benefit and we see the result of it, okay? We can't emphasize enough the importance of that baseline foundation. The multivitamin, right?
Yeah.
A good multivitamin, good B vitamins, minerals. My God, the minerals are so important. When Jeff tests minerals across the board almost, mineral rich, which we have here, is the #1 nutrient, right?
Yep.
And we put a lot of people on mineral rich. So get the foundations, folks. It makes a difference. And we're seeing a change. And that's the other best part about these tests, especially the Oligoscan. If you do them a couple of months apart, you're going to see changes, especially if you've made changes in your life. So great indicators. Not everybody's test is this good, is it?
No, I mean,
You've done a few of them, right?
I have. I'm pretty pleasantly surprised with this scan, so
Yeah,
it's
but
reassuring.
we do see a lot of red lines for people, folks. So we do have a lot of intoxication and a lot of deficiencies. But we can't show a lot of the tests because of we don't want to violate anybody's privacy. We don't mind violating Kylie's.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. But but look, if you want to get an Oligoscan done, today's the last day. If you want to get one, it's on sale, right?
Yes.
$99, and you get the full test plus a 1-hour evaluation of that test. We went through it pretty fast here.
Yeah.
Well, we spent about an hour. Now, Kylie has been doing a lot of the scans. She's the master of the Zyto, but now she's learning to do the Oligoscans, right?
Yep.
And you've been doing a lot of them. It's easy to do. Sometimes we'll do them together and work on the interpretation and the evaluation, but we can help you with it. I've even done some over the phone.
Yes.
Well, not the test itself, but the evaluation of the
Evaluation.
results, right? We can do that for you. So if I'm not here and Kylie's not here, if she's here and you do the test with her, you can still have a phone consultation with me, and we'll go over the test results for you thoroughly and in detail. So that's it. Any questions from the audience?
No.
Taking notes, I see over here. Oops. Who's calling me when I'm working? We have any questions over there, Phil? No questions? Okay, great. Okay, so the Oligoscan is available here at the World of Wellness. Schedule yourself an appointment. Leave yourself an hour, because we want to be able to do a thorough evaluation for you of that. And we can do them all week long. They're on special right now. $99 gets you the test and the evaluation. Usually they go anywhere from $149 to $199 in cost. Okay, we also have the Zyto on special at $99, right?
Yes.
Are you doing any Zytos today?
I am. I have a few people signed up.
People signed up already. Excellent. Today we're doing free Zytos, and it's a mini Zyto scan. It's about a 15 or 20 minute one, right? Because that test takes a full hour as well for evaluation to get really deep into it. But today we'd like to give you a taste for free, absolutely for free, but you got to get on the list. We can only do so many of them this afternoon. Okay, when are we doing them? From
11 to 2.
11 to 2? Okay, good. So that's it today. That's 2 of our great diagnostic tests that we do here. Both are non-invasive, both are simple, and they're easy to do, but the important part is what do you do with the results, right? Got to change your life. But it gives you a chance to see where that change needs to come from. We've given these tests to Jeff, like you've given many Zytos to him, right? And he's then fine-tuned what's on the Zyto and what's on the Oligoscan into a protocol specific for the patient. So that's it for today, folks. Come on down. We're here till 5. Learn about this, find out what's going on in your body, and let's get you on the path to optimal health. So we'll see you next time.
Bye.